All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the amazing promotion. This is the founders webinar call for Thursday night, January 18th, 2018. We are live on Facebook. We are standing by. We're getting ready to hear from our co-founder, Mr. Ivey Stokes. We've got about 2 minutes before the call actually gets started. So you want to get out there, you want to contact all of your associates, your colleagues, let them know that this is the call that they want to be on. So make sure that you go out there and let them know that this is the call that they want to be on. We're going to have this call started here in about 2 minutes. We've got about 2 minutes before the call gets started. Contact all your teams, tag your teams, let them know that MyEcon is about to go live on Facebook. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about ready to get started. This is June Collier with MyEcon. Welcome, Oscar Ford from South Carolina. Miss Rita Fletcher up in Columbus, Ohio. Welcome to the call. Miss Renee Love from Detroit, Michigan. Pastor Daryl Dandridge down in Little Rock, Arkansas. Welcome to the call, sir. Miss Kimberly Walker, welcome to the call. Miss Sheila Ritter from Bowie, Maryland, welcome to the call. Columbia, South Carolina is in the house with Miss Cheryl Woodhouse. Welcome to the call. Miss Kimberly Walker, welcome to the call. Miss Andrea Redding, welcome to the call. Miss Crystal Knowles, welcome to the call. Jesus Harthorne down in Harker Heights, Texas, welcome to the call. Miss Melanie Jones, welcome to the call. Sharon Luis, welcome to the call. Welcome to the call, everyone. We are just about ready to get this call started. My name is June Collier. I am the VP of Marketing here with MyEcon. We have our co-founder, Mr. Ivey Stokes, standing by in the other room. He is ready to talk about some information that is important for you to hear tonight. If you have not shared this with your teams, make sure you share this information with your teams. Get them on the call. Get them on the call. Let them know that this information is information that they do not want to miss. Miss Shantae Renee, Mr. Charles Dunn, Mr. Chad Smith, welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. We're just about ready to get the call started. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ivey Stokes will be going over some very important information with you tonight. Make sure your teams are on and they are ready to receive this exciting information. We got people all over the country that's dialing in. Los Angeles, California, Miss Jacqueline Folks, Miss Donna Bonaparte from Atlanta, Miss Twilla Wilson from Memphis, Tennessee. We got Che Taylor from Raleigh, North Carolina. Welcome to the call. We're just about ready to get this call started. I'm going to check in with Mr. Stokes, see if he is ready. And if he is ready, we are getting ready to get started. Give me a few seconds as we find out. And the next voice that you will hear will be that of our co-founder, Mr. Ivey Stokes.
All right. How's everybody doing out there today? Hope everybody's having a wonderful afternoon. I am here in Atlanta, just excited to have the opportunity to share this information with all of you out there. And folks, we are absolutely got some amazing things going on here in MyEcon. So I hope everybody's happy out there. I hope you had a great holiday season. I did. Had a little snow yesterday here in Atlanta, but that's over. So I'm glad about that. So we've got just tremendous things going on here in MyEcon. So that's tonight. We want to just kind of finish up, bring closure to our amazing promotion that we just had, folks, from December 16th all the way until January 16th. So let me just take a couple of things to clean up that a little bit. Remember, on the second week of February, you'll be getting paid residual income, the DTR, on the associates that came in during the period from December 16th through December 31st. And then the one, because they'll have to have an opportunity to pay the monthly fee. And then on March, you'll get paid again on the ones that came in before the first of the, before January 1st. And then you'll also get paid on the ones that came in from January 1st to January 16th. Now, and then you're going to get the upfront pay on February 23rd. That'll be the first week that everybody would have had the opportunity to pay their first monthly payment. So, hey, those are some big days. You got a lot of money flowing here over the next 45 days in MyEcon. It's just going to be absolutely exciting. So I hope all of you are as excited about it as I am. We got a lot of conferences coming up all around the country. See if you can get to those and just really put yourself in a position that you've never been in before. It's just like I said before, folks, 2018 is your year to become a millionaire or put yourself in position to become a millionaire. So it only takes 36 to 60 months to become a millionaire. So if you get focused, go to work, you can absolutely get it done, because we're hitting it every way that we can from a financial basis. So, you know, one of the things that I really like to talk about in MyEcon is what I call financial impact. You know, you get a lot of people out there and they constantly talk about, you know, how much money one person is making or what this person did or what that person did in network marketing, you know. No, you know, and they're talking these grandiose numbers that most of the time doesn't even really make a lot of sense, you know. And in MyEcon, folks, we're doing amazing things. You know, you'll hear people talk about, you know, maybe the government did a $50 million grant or a $30 million grant or something like that. All those things are good, but I want to share something with you. Now, just over the last 30 days, we recruited over 10,000 people into MyEcon. Well, if they shift $1,000 back to themselves, now remember, we do income shifting. We talk about 5 ways on the PowerPoint presentation, but really it's 6 ways. We got minimize, you know, we've got correcting your W-4, minimize taxes, generate business income, eliminate debt, build passive income, and also minimize expenses. So we've got, you know, many ways to shift income from somebody else's wallet back to ours. So there's no new money out here. So when you save money on taxes, you're shifting dollars back to yourself. When you eliminate debt, you're shifting dollars back to yourself. When you minimize expenses, you're shifting dollars back. So you get the point, folks. When you go out and you invest money and start making money in the market, you know, guess what? You're shifting money back to your pocket. When you go out and you buy something, now you're shifting money to somebody else's pocket. So if you just take 10,000 recruits, folks, that we just did in the last 30 days, guess what? If they shift $1,000 back to their pocket, that's $10 million back into those people's hands, okay? See, that's income shifting. Now, what if they do $10,000 this year? Well, guess what? That's a $100 million, okay? And 25,000 would be $250 million. But let's talk about, last year's over. We're done with it. We're moving forward now, okay? So this year, I want you to see what we're looking to do in MyEcon. Our goal this year is 30,000 recruits. Now, you know that many people save as much as $3,000 to $5,000 just on taxes. You know, some people, you know, save $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 on debt. So the bottom line, if those 30,000 people shift $1,000 each, guess what, folks? That's $30 million that moved back into the community. $30 million. Now, guess what, folks? If they do $5,000 each, then that's $150 million. Okay, you know. Now, if they get out there and they do $10,000 each, that's $300 million. And then, of course, $25,000, that's $750 million. You don't want me to extrapolate this thing out, you know, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or 10 years. We're just talking about this year. And this is just new people. We're not even talking about the thousands and thousands of associates that we already have in MyEcon that have already in the process of shifting cash flow because of the income shifting strategy. You see, we're humble people in MyEcon, and we just don't go around tooting our horn every day. We did this and we did that, just, running our mouth. But folks, that doesn't mean that we're not getting it done. You see, because in MyEcon, getting the job done is more than running our mouth, okay? And you see, so that's what it's all about. So I just want you to see the impact that we're having, $750 million. Folks, we could easily shift $1 billion, counting what our old associates already do, our new associates. We could shift $1 billion this year. See, that's powerful impact. See, that's what we're talking about. See, we don't have to have a grant. We don't have to have a loan. We don't have to have a meeting. We don't have to ask anybody for the money. We don't have to go to the government and say, we're going to shift it back. You see, you got all these people out talking about the community didn't do this and the community didn't do that. Okay, well, watch what the community does over the next 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years. Watch us shift all these dollars back. See, our community generates 1.3 trillion with a T, trillion with a T, dollars every year. We just got to learn to keep it. And that's what MyEcon teaches us how to do. Keep some of that money and turn it into more money. Income shifting, that's what it's all about. Okay? So I just want you to know you're doing a big thing. And you're seeing these effects in your household because many of you are debt-free or have less debt. You're paying less taxes. You generate more business income. You're investing and making money in the market for the first time or even on an ongoing time in your life. So you've already got the proof that it works. So let's keep on working it and do something big. Let's talk about the next thing. Hear a lot of people out there talking about tax cuts and the Job Act, okay? This new tax act that we've got going on out here. Folks, let me tell you a couple things, first of all, okay? We are not in the business of being tax professionals. We're not in the business of being tax preparers. Nothing wrong with those industries, great industries, but it's not what we do. It's not a bigger income opportunity than what we're doing. It's about building a business. So you got a proven track record. See, people are building businesses every day in America. The wealthiest people in America are building businesses, okay? And so you don't have to be a tax expert in MyEcon. Guess what, folks? All you got to do is keep good tax records. So, so don't get all off into bringing somebody to your meeting and they're going to show you what all the new tax stuff. Folks, it's all right on the software. All they're doing is putting information in the software do the work, okay? You just got to know what to put in there. So it's real simple. I'm not trying to learn how to fix my car. I take it to a mechanic. I'm not trying to learn how to cut my hair. I go to barbershop. See, there's nothing wrong with that industry. I'm just saying we don't want to try to turn everybody that comes into MyEcon into a tax preparer. We want to use the tax preparers. Those of you that don't know how to do your taxes, you keep good records and go to a tax preparer. That's fair enough, and that's simple, right? So you don't have to worry about being a tax professional. All you got to do is keep good records, okay? So let's talk about the new tax bill a little bit, all right? Number one, the standard deduction has almost doubled, okay? Before it was $6,300, now it's $12,000. Head of household was $9,350, now it's $18,000. Married, filing joint was $12,700, now it's $24,000. So they just raised the standard deduction, So, and so that's powerful. Now, what they did to offset that was they got rid of personal exemptions. You used to get $4,050 for every person in your household that you were filing on your tax form, right? Well, $4,050. Well, now we don't get that. So it's real simple. If you didn't have children, guess what? You just save money on taxes, okay? If you had 2 children or more, then it's a pretty much break-even. If you had 3 children or more, then maybe you lost a few $1,000s in deductions. But don't confuse the deduction with tax dollars, okay? Don't confuse the deduction with tax dollars. And they've got plenty of other things to offset this, okay? Now, they also we got the same number of tax brackets and the same rates but they raised the thresholds. In other words, you know, it used to be that if you paid 10% on everything up to $9,525. Now you're only going to pay 10% federal tax on everything up to $19,050. Well, that's a big improvement, right? 12%, okay, used to start at $95.25. Now it starts at $19,050. Look, 22% used to start at $38,700. Now starts at $77,400. 24%, $82,500. Now it's $165,000. Okay, 32% used to start at $157,000. Now starts at $315,000. You can read the chart. So I'm thinking it's win-win. You know, I'm thinking it's win-win. Don't just listen to people who are into politics saying that, you know, that somebody's after the home-based business owners, somebody's after the little guy. That's not what the tax thing is doing. You see, because they can get a business and get the same write-offs, okay? The new tax law is not out there going after business people or the little guy, because the little guy can get a business and they can prosper financially today. Everybody understand that? Everybody understand what I'm talking about there? See, look at the numbers. The numbers tell you the truth. All right? They doubled the child tax credit. Doubled it, folks, okay? It was $1,000, now it's $2,000. What's wrong with that? Okay? And it now, and it doesn't go away all the way up to $400,000. Before it used to go away at $119,000. That's a benefit, right? That's more cash in your pocket. So for that offset for not having children, guess what? Now it's more money for the children that you do have. That's win-win. That's the way I see it. Okay? Now, dependent care. You can still write off up to $5,000 of daycare, dependent care for your children. That's big, okay? All right, student loan interest. You can still do up to $2,500 a year of interest write-offs on student loans. Let's go further. All right? The mortgage interest. Okay, they capped it on, you know, on new mortgages. Old mortgages stay the same. On new mortgages capped at $750,000. Well, how many people got a house that's more than $750,000? Married, filing joint, or $375 single? Not many people, folks. Not many people, okay? Let's go further. State and local taxes. Okay, that's your property taxes, okay? So sales taxes. It's capped at $10,000. Most people wasn't there anyway. You got to be in one of the northern states, and you got to be a huge, humongous income earner. And in reality, it wasn't anymore anyway, because you had the alternative minimum tax. So no big deal there, right? Let's keep going. All right, so now we got charitable contributions. You can still pay out your charitable contributions. You can do up to 60% of your adjusted gross income. That's a big deal, right? No problem at all. Get a business, you can do some amazing things. I mean, in my mind, if you got a business, folks, you're like saying, oh my goodness, how wonderful this is. Oh my goodness, how wonderful this is. Now, I know you got all the other political stuff going on. You know, hey, I understand. But I'm talking about taxes and dollars in your pocket right now. That's what I'm talking about, right? You know, I know all the political angles. I understand that. But all I'm talking about is money in your pocket. And that's what Ivy likes, money in my pocket. So I hope all of you are the same way, okay? Because I just want to give you the facts. All right, let's keep talking. Now, here's something that's huge. Huge. Pass-through entities. You know, in network marketing, most people, 99.99% of the people, they have a job, and then they have a sole proprietorship in their business, right? Or even if they don't have a job, they still got their business in a sole proprietorship, using their tax ID number, or they're using their social security number. And then whatever deductions they have, they take those on the Schedule C, and then whatever's left over, they bring it back to the 1040, what's called a pass-through, to the 1040 line 12. Well, guess what, folks? Now you still get the deductions, but on what's called a pass-through entity, which network marketing qualifies for at this point, then guess what? You take another 20% off the top. That's big. So you make $20,000, and they said, well, take it down to 16. You make 10,000, they say, well, take it down to 8,000. Plus, remember, you got the higher thresholds on your tax brackets. How do you lose? You can't lose that way. You only win. That's win-win. And then at some near point in the future, I'll show you once your income gets bigger, we'll show you how to put it in a Schedule C and write off even more. It's win-win. 2018 is the time for you to become a millionaire or put yourself in position to become a millionaire. Folks, don't listen to the media. I know it's a lot of bad stuff going on in America. I know it's a lot of bad things going on, up there in D.C. at the White House. I understand all that. But we're talking about money now. You see, we're talking about money in our pocket, and that's what it's all about. Putting cash in your pocket. That's what that's all about. Win-win. Let's make it happen. All right. They got a few changes on business deduction. But remember this 20% overall deduction, okay? So let's go further. All right. Business expenses. Now, they took away meals and entertainment. So let's say, well, what was that? Let's say you were spending $2,000 on meals eating out. Okay? $2,000. You couldn't write off but 50% of it, so that gave you a $1,000 deduction. You're in the 25% tax bracket. $2,000 worth of meals ended up being $250 in your pocket in tax, actual savings. $2,000 in expenditures, you could only write off 50% of it, so that dropped it down to $1,000. And you're in the 25% tax bracket of the $1,000, that's $250 in your pocket. Nickels and dimes. Nickels and dimes. That's all it was, folks, okay? But remember, you want that or you want the 20% overall on everything? I'll take the 20% all day long. Let's keep going. All right. Car and truck expenses, the same or increased. Okay, you always got mileage and all of that, right? But on depreciation, writing off the overall cost of the vehicle, you can write it off faster now. So that increase. Depreciation on your vehicles, okay? Depreciation on furniture, your phone, office equipment, things of those nations. Both, all increase. Child wages. The standard deduction was $6,300 before, so you could write off $60,000. So you could pay your child up to $6,300. They could write it all off and not pay taxes on the first $6,300. Now it's $12,000. $12,000, folks, okay? Now, I'm not saying that most people are going to pay $12,000 to their child. Maybe they don't have the money to do that. But if you got a kid in college, or guess what, folks? If you got the money and the child's going to do the work, it doubled. That's a big deal. I'll take that over meals any day of the week, because here I'm just shifting money from one pocket where I was going to pay for the child out of my pocket. Now I'm going to pay the child, write it off, and let the child buy the things out of their pocket. Big deal. Win, win. Once again, let's go further, okay? All right. Travel, communication, meals on the road, and business interests, all the same as they were last year, okay? See, don't get all bogged down in what about this, what about that. Focus on what we do. See, these are the things we write off. Travel, communications, meals on the road, business interests. You got a credit card or for your business, you write that interest off, or you borrowed money to buy something that you use for business, you write that interest off. Then you got car and truck expenses, depreciation, child wages, all benefits. The only one we lost on was meals and entertainment. $2,000, $1,000 deductible, $250 cash in your pocket. Not a big deal, okay? Plus, it's probably going to help me because I might lose some weight. I might eat a little less, right? So, but it's minor, folks, okay? See, focus on what we do. Learn to keep records on what we do. Become an expert record keeper, recruiter, trainer, motivator, product seller, and become wealthy. That's what it's all about, folks. Stay focused on the main thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. Don't get all out of whack because you can't get wealthy that way. Let's go a little bit further. The W-4, okay, is changing. The IRS have not brought the new form out yet. They're saying keep using the old form. The new one, they said February 18th, sometime in February or March. But let me help you with something, okay? Once again, don't go crazy. Don't get all out of whack, because here's why. There's still going to be a W-4 in some form. and it's still going to need to be changed. How do I know that? Well, it's real simple. Okay? The W-4 tells your employer how much money to take out your paycheck for taxes based on your personal situation. How many children you have? Are you married filing joint? Are you married filing single? Are you head of household? Well, your employer still don't know any of those things. They don't know if you're married or single or head of household. They don't know how many children you have. They don't know if you have a business. They don't know if you have student loan interest. There's still going to be a W-4, and they're still going to be incorrect unless somebody changes them for 80+% of the population, because your job does not know all of those things, okay? So just use the form you've got until the new one comes out. When the new one comes out, we'll get it, we'll train you on it, and we'll keep on stepping to making more millionaires. Everybody got it? Let's keep going. All right, so we talked about the new tax thing, and we'll discuss it more down the road, okay? More stuff come out, because, hey, we can limit what we got to talk about. All we got to talk about is the W-4. When the new one come out, we'll learn it in a day, teach it in 2 days. Bang, by the third day, we rock it and rolling again. See, don't ever give up. Don't ever lose. Don't ever let somebody put confusion in your mind that you might not win. Losing is not an option. Only winning. Winning. That's what it's all about. Winning is the only thing. And in MyEcon, folks, we always win, because God has blessed MyEcon and all of us that's in it. And when you get God on your side, you're a majority. You win, all right? That's what it's all about, folks. See, don't worry about what people say. God said all things work to the good of them that love him. You see, I'm not worried about a tax law. I ain't worried about a government. I ain't worried about a president. Look, you always overcome whatever obstacle you got to overcome in your life. And all this worked out to our benefit. All the talking, all the chatter, because somebody said, whoo, I just don't know what to do. Get your business and you'll be fine. Let's rock and roll. Let's talk about next year a little bit. Let's talk about this year a little bit. Goals of greatness, okay? Let's talk about it a little bit. Income and success is the result of focused activity. See, folks, you got to focus on doing the activity. Prospect, pick and pass, present, and close. Prospect, pick and pass, present, and close. That's what we got to focus on. See, here's the deal. Put in the work, follow the process, and income will follow. See, a whole lot of people, they want to analyze, philosophize, theorize, organize. It's worthless. You got to prospect. Get you a prospect every day. Every day you breathe, get you a prospect. Every day you eat, get you a prospect. If you don't get a prospect, don't eat. If you don't get a prospect, don't breathe. Get you a prospect every day. Prospect, that's somebody that could potentially join the business, right? Peek and pass them. Send them some information. Tell them to listen to this video, audio, come to a meeting, webinar, conference call. Pick them, pass them to a presentation. They listen to a presentation, close them. That's how you make money. That's how you make money, folks. And we're in the money-making business. Set your goals of greatness for 2018. Okay? And evaluate them every month. Sit down and set yourself some goals. Okay? I'm going to show you how to do it in a minute. Now, remember our 10-4-1 sales funnel. 10 prospects will get you 4 presentations to get you a recruit. 10-4-1. 10 prospects, get you 4 presentations, get you 1 recruit. All right? Don't get hung up if somebody won't listen or somebody don't sign up. All right? 10 prospects, 4 presentations, 1 recruit. Be your own best customer. Buy from yourself. Folks, there's no reason for somebody to have 0 CV or miss their goals or miss their rate because they don't have CV. Okay? Everybody in this business is driving a car. Roadside service. It's $7.99 and it's tax deductible because you're in business. Okay? Identity theft for your family. Nutritional product. Be your own best customer. It makes no sense for somebody not to be promoted because they don't have a customer with $2 CV, folks, okay? See, you know, Ivy, I'm sympathetic to everything, right? I'm always trying to help everybody do better, but not on this, folks. Everybody ought to get $2 worth of CV, okay? And then go out and sell other people. You got family members. Say, hey, I want you to support me. I want you to buy your roadside service from me. I want you to buy your identity theft from me. I want you to try my nutrition. I want you to order off my mall. When you travel, I want you to buy it from me. That's real simple. That's real simple. But at least you got to buy from you first. Turn prospects who don't want to be associates into customers. You got family members and prospects you talk to all the time. Say, hey, I want you to support me in my business. I'm going to give you a great price and a great value. All of our products are priced below market, okay? Below market. Now, let's talk about goal setting a little more, okay? See, set your personal goals you're going to recruits that you're going to do this year. See, this is Ivy's right here. I'm going to get 12 personals this year, right? I'm going to put 120 people in my base shop. I got one today, okay? So I'm already rocking and rolling, okay? All right? Now, and then your super team. You got a report, team summary. I'm going to get another report, but your team summary will tell you this. 10,000 recruits in the super team. Now, it's going to be 30,000. We're going to bring 30,000 in a company, but I want to put 10,000 in my super team. Hey, I get maximum pay on that, right? I like getting checks too. Okay, personal CV. Hey, you know, $2, there's no reason not, but you should have $1,000. Get some customers. Talk about it. You know, roadside, all those things I just talked about, folks. I do about, you know, $800 to $1,000 for personal CV every year. Base shop product CV. Buy it from yourself. You know, those are people in your base shop. Super team CV. Set your goals. Follow the prospect. Prospect, peek and pass, present and close. That's what it's all about, folks. That's how you build a business, okay? Now, let's talk about something else real quick, okay? All right, let me change back so the picture look nice there. All right, number one, you know, some people say, hey, we need to keep this promotion going. You can do a promotion anytime you want to. We got coupons in the back office for $9.95 and $25. Anytime you want a discount, you can give it to somebody. It's an investment, folks, to make your business grow. Let me tell you something. Your $9.95, put $10 in the bank to make my math easy, right? Put $10 in your local bank. 10%, that's $1. Well, they're going to pay you 1%. You're going to make 10 cents this year. 10 cents, that's going to be your rate of return. You got $10 in the bank in a savings account. Okay, 10% is $1. 1% is 10 cents. You're going to make between 10 and 15 cents return on your $10 in your savings account this year. So why not buy you a coupon for $9.95, give it to somebody, they sign up, we're going to send you $35. You got your $9.95 back, and you got a $25 profit. It just makes good business sense. See, don't tell me you understand investing, but you never buy a coupon. Don't tell me that, because it's not true. Okay? $25. Buy a $25 coupon. See, when your money is in the bank at 1 or 2%, they're using your money to build their business. Well, why don't you take 40 or 50 bucks and start using your money to build your own business? Because you already said that when the price is lower, you can recruit faster. Well, get some coupons. Teach your team to get some coupons. Practice what you preach. Practice what you say. Believe what you say, and you can get it done. It's real simple. So you can run this as long as you want to. Okay? Now, we're going to bring it back one day, but you can keep it going anytime you want to. We got coupons in the back office. Now, here's the next thing. Okay? Got a lot of personal recruits out there. You got to get down in that base shop. You got to get them out. You got to take them through Quick Start. It doesn't take a lot of time. Have them watch the video, and then they can call you and ask you questions. You can train people real quick that way. You can do a group one, you know, once a week, once or twice a week, or you can do them individually, you know. Have them watch the Quick Start, and then once they watch the Quick Start, then you can say, now let me train you, okay? Then it's real quick. All you got to do is just cover a few things because they watched the Quick Start, okay? We've got it on video. June does a great job. It's on video back there. Man, he's doing a great job in all of this stuff, isn't it? You know, because when I was just doing this and June wasn't here, corporate, you just have a blank page right now. And I just be talking, you have a blank page, you know, but man, he makes it look nice and professional and all that kind of stuff. So I just want to give him big kudos. He's doing a great job at growing the image of MyEcon, okay? So that he's doing a great job of that. Now, here's the next thing, folks. You need to do a promotion, as I said, with the coupons, right? But here's another thing. Put on a Get 3 promotion. Now, I'm going to see how many of you want to be leaders, okay? Put on a Get 3. When I was a rep with other companies, Excel Telecommunications, companies like that, Primerica, well, back then it was A.L. Williams, I went to the top because I always had promotions. I'm going to show you a great promotion you can do, okay? Number one, folks, you can do a Get 3. Okay, so if you got a personal recruit, you say, I got to Get 3 for you. Okay, give them 60 days, give them 90 days. And then everybody that gets 3, take them to dinner. So you have a dinner meeting, okay? So what? So if you got one person that get 3, guess what? You're making $25, so you're going to make $75, right? They get out your base shop, you start making overrides. Take them to dinner. Do a breakfast luncheon where you can recruit more people in your town. Do an event. Okay. Now I'm going to come up with some other things that's going to help you, some other ideas like some hotel coupons and things of that way that you can do, you know, that you can give them for the promotion, but put on a promotion, become a leader. Hey, we're getting ready to go to higher ground. We're looking for 30,000 recruits this year and 60,000 customers. But you got to be a leader to get there. You see, you've got to step up and lead. See, if you're always waiting on corporate to lead your group, if you're always waiting on your upline to lead your group, then they see your upline and corporate as the leaders. They don't see you. Folks, you can do this. You can be a leader and do something special with your life. See, we got amazing impact. We're going to a whole new place. So I want you to think about this for a moment, okay? I hope you got your pen, your paper. If not, you can just listen to it, okay? Now, let's just say over the next 10 years, okay? Let's just say over the next 10 years, we recruit 1 million people. You know we can do that, right? Okay? You know, we can do that. 1 million people. And you shift $1,000 a piece. That's $1 billion. $10,000 a piece is $10 billion. Okay? $100,000 a piece. You do the math. You see, folks, what we're doing is changing our world. One by one, on an individual basis, so people have to earn it. And that's what it's about. Now, we've got an amazing ordinary program, okay? And the $34.95 is a discount. So when you're talking to people, you can still talk about a promotion because of the coupons or the $34.95. Because remember, 8 months ago, it was $199. And it's an amazing price. The difference of winning or losing is how you feel about it. So get your head right so you can get your wallet right. I appreciate all of you getting on this call tonight. I want to congratulate you on the success and hard work for this amazing promotion that we just put on over the last 30 days. It was absolutely amazing. You did an amazing job. We got lots of new promotions out of it. I don't know all the numbers yet. They're still getting all that stuff to me. But folks, I know we broke the record because we did that before for all of our promotions, because we did that 2 days before we even got to the end, okay? And you've got your numbers on your personal sponsorship report and your super team report. So set some new goals for 2018. You can do a monthly or quarterly, okay? Set them and then break them down, and let's go to work and let's do some amazing things. Good night, and God bless you. Bye-bye.